Welcome to this week's InConversation, in which I talk to people in the Northeast's dynamic and exciting cybersecurity industry. My name is Phil Jackman, and I lead on CyberNorth, Dynamo Northeast cybersecurity cluster supported by Accenture and the Innovation Super Network. We're recognized by the Department for Culture, Media and Sport and the National Cybersecurity Center as representing the region. Today, I'm joined by Igor Kotsiuba, I hope I've pronounced that correctly, Igor, CEO and founder of Healthymity. Hi, Igor, how are you doing?
Hi, Phil. Yeah, thanks. My pleasure to be here.
Excellent. So, could you start off telling us a bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I'm from Ukraine, and I've been running a cybersecurity agency there for the last 12 years, and we did really great things on the market of Ukraine in the EMEA region, and basically for the last 5 years, we're delivering software and solutions to European Commission within Horizon Framework programs. And now I'm in the UK and brought our best idea Healthymity, which was basically a spin out from our company in Ukraine, and just because we were awarded in EU and in the USA, we decided to set up this idea here in the UK.
So tell us a bit about Healthymity. What's the thinking behind it?
Yeah, so Healthymity, we are focusing we thought, okay, we can bring some capacity to the UK, create jobs here, hire people, and deliver the same we did in Ukraine. But then we decided that, okay, maybe we can focus on health aspects, cybersecurity and health. So Healthymity is created from two words, health and anonymity. So we just decided to focus on patients' data, sharing patients' data, and basically create something for clinical environment to engage all the stakeholders there and create platform for secure sharing of this data, just because patients' data is of utmost importance for any policymaker and any government and any hospital.
It's a really hot issue at the moment politically within this country, but I think you do some other stuff around forensics for energy grids, smart grids, that type of thing. Is that right?
Yeah, so basically that's our core business, let's say. We are delivering CM system for energy grids. So we basically created a CM with forensic framework there, with anonymous repository to share data after attacks. And so we had amazing use case in Ukraine. We were heavily attacked for the last 5 years, and we have this hands-on experience. And based on the state of the play, we developed our product, and then we won also one of the biggest and the only project in EU with 20 countries there, and iSolutions, our company, is a cybersecurity provider there for smart cities. So we develop positive energy districts, which is energy transition, right? All our cities are in transition towards carbon zero paradigm, and in this paradigm, we need more citizens engaged in smart city. And when we've got citizens, we need to address the threats of cybersecurity, privacy, and all the regulations. So we work on the platform for smart cities to have securely citizens involved.
So another really hot issue at the moment. But you're a long way from home. How come you ended up in the UK?
So basically, yeah, last year I was endorsed by TechNation UK as they call it very pompous. Exceptional talent in cybersecurity. But what is practically behind this? So UK government allowed me to be here to run my own business. To be, let's say, not limited in my on my way. So now I'm in the UK. I believe that now it's really good time to do all these domains we are working in. So here, yeah, that's.
Yes, I think the UK has quite a reputation for cybersecurity, so it's a good opportunity to come here. So I see you're in Sunderland Software City at the moment. So why Sunderland?
Basically, Phil, we started in London, like many companies probably do, and yeah. And that's really nice. We can network there. We can meet a lot of people. A lot of events are happening there. But then we decided, because I had previous projects here with the regional universities, I mean, with the Newcastle University, I just decided, wow, I really like this region. Let me collaborate there. And then I met some people, and Sunderland Software Center, for instance. I just entered this building, and in 5 minutes I signed the agreement of renting the office, just because, wow, that's amazing. I mean, so software engineering, art, uh, everything is more about passion and muse, so I do believe that this is really nice place. And then I discovered even more after meeting with city council. I found out that region is really interested in reshaping itself. So basically Northeast is looking for him. And probably the core thing here is just because my team and I, we are impact driven, right? So we are focusing at very impactful things. And here I feel this potential. I feel that our impact is needed, and city council is supporting. City council says, okay, what you need to fly higher, and they just support. So universities, we've got many universities here in Northeast. Just for instance, Northumbria University, right, has award-winning capacity, and they are open for collaboration. And we started this dialogue with them on digital forensics and all this collaboration with law enforcement agencies on cyber attacks. And so I really feel home here. I really feel impact is needed, and that's it. We feel as important.
Excellent. Well, it's great to have you here. And I think 4 of the 5 universities in the region have a very strong presence in cybersecurity. But we need more innovation in cybersecurity. What do we need to do to create a more innovative environment in the region?
Yeah, Phil, what I want to mention here, so for instance, digital forensics, we've got innovation in digital forensics. In EU, I'm in management committee of AI for digital forensics, for instance, and all the other initiatives. What I must say right now, that universities and innovation there it's a unique domain. I mean, digital forensics, where private business is outsider and university is a leader. So many initiatives are coming up. I mean, Europol, Interpol, international organizations, they are looking for global approach towards digital forensics. University has much more in lab than private business. And for instance, in Europol, like 2 weeks ago, they launched Innovation Hub. So basically they say, okay, we want to uptake innovation from you, right? And this is a hot time for this. And this is a hot time for universities, digital forensics capacities to be visible on global scale. And they've got unique things inside, just because they collaborated with law enforcement agencies. So Northumbria University, for instance, they work with Northumbrian police, and they've got real cases, they've got real data sets, and they can build on top of that, because data is an oil, right, of current age, and they've got real data, they've got real use cases. They just need to pack it and let global organization uptake this innovation. That's my view on the current situation.
I couldn't agree with you more. We're trying to develop or plans to develop a cybersecurity innovation center in the region to do exactly that, to bring people with ideas and academia together. So tell me, though, what advice would you give to somebody who wants to start a cybersecurity business?
My advice would be, please do not read all these Silicon Valley manuals how to. Just because cybersecurity is uh, very sensitive domain, and here we need use cases. We always need use cases to be impactful. We need real scenarios, and it's hard to find. Basically, it's truth. I mean, it's hard to find real attack, right? We can deliver something from CM system, but it's not real attack, and so do not go through the manual of from Silicon Valley. Try to find local partners. I mean, go to your city council, ask for something that you can be volunteer to develop some digital something for their business processes. Uh, Cybersecurity, law enforcement agencies in the UK, in the world, they lack capacity. They need you if you have an idea and you can work on something. And once you've got these use cases or partners, you can pack it in some scenario, and then you can find policymakers. I mean, City Council, European Commission, and UK's associated country to European Commission Horizon framework. And for instance, security calls this year in European Commission. So 6 out of 8 calls in cybersecurity are including digital forensics, cybersecurity in all the aspects. I mean, human beings, citizens, health, critical infrastructure. So try to use all those opportunities, and then based on that, just because cybersecurity sometimes your great idea cannot be funded from the market, just because your idea is I mean, it's a bit irrelevant right now, but will be relevant in 5 years. And for this gap, there is a policymaker, there is City Council, there is European Commission you can use.
So tell me, what's next for Healthymity then?
Yeah, so for Healthymity, we won the competition, a European competition with Santa Clara University in Silicon Valley. This fall, we go to San Francisco, and we'll work closely with them and communicating with potential partners there. In the UK, we are working with small hospitals on the ideas of having cybersecurity and patients data sharing and data fusion in clinical environments. So what we are focusing here at local scale, we want to let hospitals fuse all the multimodal data they've got, right? So, for instance, Region funded many projects or startups for IoT, medical IoT, wearable devices, I don't know, machine learning or computer vision for CCTV cameras in the whole of hospital. But our idea is to fuse all this data, and then we will have this nice and big decisive analytics platform just to have real impact on health. So when all our data we're generating as patients are being used for decision support.
Excellent. Now, this last year has been one of the strangest years on record. Hopefully things are going to get better. What's your hopes for the future?
Phil, I'm still traveling quite heavily. So, I mean, I had flight last week. I'm having flight tomorrow. And I can say that here in the UK, it's fantastic what I see, right? I mean, people were strictly sitting in the gardens, and they were waiting for this particular moment when all of us are vaccinated. We can go outside, we can meet people, so they have all this. So they have all this energy reserved for the last 2 years, and now they are about to I don't know, find a channel where we can go, and that's really amazing feeling. So people are really about to start not business as usual, much faster and much higher.
Well, that's been excellent. Thank you very much for that, Igor. I'd like to also thank Robert Campbell, who's helped me to set up these InConversations. He works in the background. If you could watch to the end of this, because there's lots of details about Cyberfest, which is coming up this year. And Igor, I think you're speaking at one of the events, which is going to be great. So we're going to connect in a series of InConversations, and if you're interested in taking part, please get in touch. But thanks once again, Igor.
Thank you, Phil, and I'm looking forward for Cyberfest. Let's rock there.
That was InConversation with Phil Jackman, lead for CyberNorth. Audio and video production was by me, Robert Campbell. This was a Team Funds production for Dynamo Northeast.